Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? I believe that we are doing well by the grace of Christ. Um, if you can hear me, you can give me a thumbs up so that I know that the sound is okay. Um, can you hear me, please? Anybody in the class?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Evans.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening. All right. So now that we are done with syllabus 210, I would like us to focus on 211 and 209. For tonight, I will be trying to do both, but I'm sorry for being late. But I assure you, we are going to finish everything and even solve past questions in time. All right. And so you realize that those of us who missed the last class for syllabus, we did a lot in about, let's say, 2 hours and some few minutes, right? And we finished everything. For that matter, therefore, Ghanaian English, we are going to start solving past questions on them. And I'm sure, um, I'm sure we've all started seeing the quizzes. And so most of the Tuesdays, we are going to do a lot of past questions. So get ready. All of us on Wednesdays, we are going to do a lot of past questions. But this come Wednesday, I'm going to take a class with you, all of you. And I'm believing God that we will be doing pretty much a little bit above half tonight because it's not much. And then on Monday and probably Wednesday, yeah, we would do the rest of 209 and um, begin with continue with 211 from where we left off. Okay. All right. And so please get the videos. They're at your disposal. Go through them and then catch up and be able to follow along. All right. So today we're going to continue from network infrastructure and flow from there. All right. So get your pens, get your notebooks. As usual, you would notice that a lot of what I do, I don't really refer from the slides because we all know what the slides entails, right? And so I'll be sharing with you my version of the slides. Okay, and then I believe that it will help all of us to also catch along. And so I think Sebas 210, my version of the combined slides is ready. I'll be sharing with you. But I'm sure that maybe all of you have now gotten hold of all the combined slides, right? So if you have a challenge in any of them and you need assistance, you can reach out and we are going to attend to you, all right? Yeah, so exclusive to anybody here. All right. So if you are in the makeup class, you are privileged. You have a first-hand, you know, info on a lot of things, including item 13 of what you are doing. But sometimes it's just going to mix up with what we are teaching. And so I feel sad for people who are not here, especially the last syllabus class. Please try and get hold of the video. It will help you a lot, okay? It's not everything that I will be able to say clearly, okay? But you see that I was saying in the teaching that pay attention here, pay attention there, okay? And we'll all be good. All right. So today, on 209 e-business and architecture, we are looking at the foundation, a recap of network infrastructure. Pick it up from there, what the internet is, right? And you have to know that it is through the internet that basically our businesses, online businesses, thrive, right? It's through the internet that we have everything going on the side of the e-business or the e-commerce entities we may be dealing with or we may be creating, right? And so the internet is basically the foundation upon which these businesses work. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just put everything on. Just a sec. I am not picking any call at this time. So I sorry, I'm sorry for that. Had to lower my distance. Okay, so it is the foundation upon which our businesses thrive, and this has to also do with not only the internet, which is also a network, right? But we are also looking at network infrastructure as a whole, you know, where we have to do with the hardware part of the networking. Do you get it? The hardware parts, including the servers, the routers, the PCs, and even the mobile devices. And so when we talk about network, we are talking about not only the access to internet, but we're also talking about what entails even in the internet as well. The very devices, the very hardware collection that comes together to even make up the network that we are talking about. And when we talk about the hardware side, like I said, we are talking about the servers. The servers are basically the database part of, let's say, a website, or you can say your storage place, right? Where everything that you have done is kept. Do you get it? And so all these websites that you see, they have their databases, right? They have their places where they keep, where all these things are fetched from, right? And we call those hardware, how do you call it? Systems service, right? And then we also have routers that helps us to gain access to the internet, right? Through the ISPs, the internet service providers like Tigo, MTN, and so on. And so for those of you who are writing, a little piece for all of us. And then also the mobile devices, okay, the mobile devices as well. And so apart from this hardware side of the infrastructure, we also have the software side of the infrastructure, okay? We have the software side of the infrastructure, which has to do with the protocol, the browsers, and so on, right? And then we have the transmission media. So you see that when it comes to the infrastructure, we are not only talking about the internet. So I've seen a couple of students talk about it and even ask questions on these ones. And, so you have to know what the infrastructure. So when we talk about the infrastructure, it's like a building itself. You see, so it's all like the whole being. So when we take you, you have you have bones in you, right? And you have flesh, you have tissues, you have blood, right? You have a heart, and so on. So the infrastructure is actually the systems. Do you get it? And so when you break it down, you have the hardware side, we have the software side, and we have the transmission media. The transmission media the things or the part of the infrastructure, right, on the networking side that helps us to connect, do you see, or either receive or transmit. You see, so it's either you are receiving signals or you are giving signals in the networking environment. It's either you are receiving signals or you are the one giving the signals. Do you get it? So the TV stations are emitting or transmitting signals to us. So your TV is a receiver, you see. So your decoders are receivers. Do you get it? So they receive the signals that these stations are transmitting. Do you see? And so on with the ISPs, the internet service providers or the network service providers who are providing us with the internet and so on and so the network even for the internet and other things, right? Because when we talk about the e-commerce, it's not basically also only on the internet, but we also now have e-commerce entities that are sending messages via SMS, doing sales via SMS. And we see it day in, day out with the messages that we pop out. At least their messages draw your attention to the fact that there's a business somewhere that is dealing in that. Sometimes you see, you may think that that way of reaching out to you, right, may not be the right way or to go about things. But you see that after a while, it may be that one day you may need the help of those services or the products, right? For particular things, and then you remember that, oh, there was this message you got that was talking about so and so. You begin to now look for the company, and then you begin to what inquire about their services, products. In so doing, you are now a potential customer, right? So it's also a key part in the e-commerce, e-business framework. And so let's not disregard it. So moving on to our content. So these are basically what the infrastructure of a network with regards to the e-business framework entails. Okay, so with regards to what we are studying, I mentioned what for the hardware, I mentioned what the servers, right? And I mentioned the routers and what else? I mentioned the mobile devices, right? Yeah, you can even add the pieces. The pieces too are also part, right? If you're adding the mobile devices. And then we also have the software side of the architecture, which has to do with the browsers, the protocols, and so on, right? And then we have the transmission media. You get it. We have the transmission media side, transmission media. I am just a sec. Where you have the fiber optic stuff, right? That's fiber optic fiber optic cables and so on. And you have your satellite dishes, your satellite. You also have your Wi-Fi. These are all infrastructure for that are laid down for transmission, right? Or receiver of signals, right? So um, these are also your routers and so on. They're all part, right? So they allow data to move in and out. These things are part of the infrastructure that we are talking about. So when we talk about infrastructure, it entails this. So don't be only limited to the hardware or the software or the transmission alone. You get it. So you can first, when they ask you the three main sides of the network infrastructure, you can go ahead with the hardware, software, transmission media. But if it wasn't specified, you can just list anyhow, anywhere, combining all of them together, right? Awesome. So just think of the keys that you should think about the devices, and then you'll be good to go. And so with the internet, as I was speaking, it's a network of networks. Those of you who joined my masterclass on how the internet works, it's also a video on the internet, I think on YouTube. You can also fetch that and you do yourself a big favor where I elaborately stress on the internet and its details. So please get a hold of the video, which is about an hour or so, and you'll be able to know the nitty-gritties of how the internet works. All right. So with that, I think I'm going to move forward a bit. I talk about the IoT, Internet of Things, intranet, extranet, the concept of the web, the how do you call it? The internet itself. And then I demonstrate with some slides that I created, and it elaborately explains things right into details. So we will talk about how e-business makes money in this session, in our next session. we are looking at revenue models, and also you will learn in this session about a website, and we are going to go a little bit on how the websites go about making money from the products and services that they have on them. And so we all know that a website is not the business itself. The website is just a medium for the business to make money. Do you get it? So when we talk about a revenue model, is basically a plan. Okay, a model is something like a prototype or something that is a copy, or that is a plan. You see the first phase of something. Do you get it? When something is in the brooding stage. So it's basically the plan for earning money. So when I say revenue model, it shouldn't be a big word. Okay, it's not a big word at all. It's just simply saying that this is the plan for earning money. So when we say revenue model, think of it as a plan for earning money. So whenever you make a very powerful plan, and that plan is supposed to help you to earn money, like the way Madam Monica will sit down and think thoroughly on 75 ways she can go about in ensuring that she's earning much in the business that she's doing, right? These plans that she's laid down, we can call it a model for earning money, right? And we can put it in a better context in a technical way as a revenue model. And this is basically what we are talking about. So the document details, when she details it, it details several plans. So I'll say let's eat into the new term, the technical term, which is model. So it details the several models, right? And companies often use a mix of them. And so we are going to look at some of them, right? And how it works and its key characteristics, so the various types of the models, and then their key characteristics that are they are used to be identified, right? So the first revenue model is a web catalog. Let me just, where is my screen? All right. So I've jumped a lot of things here. Yep. Uh, yep. So all these are in my this thing. You get the extensive view of all this. Okay. You can just do it 30 minutes, and then you'll be able to get it. And then everything would be so simple for you. But it wouldn't stop you, or it wouldn't let you deter you from understanding what we are talking about. Okay. All right. So come in. Yeah. So let me okay. So when we talk about the first model, which is the web catalog, it's basically characterized by the sale of goods online, right? We often use our phones, right, to visit these websites, and then we see a whole list of products, right, and services at our disposal, and then we tend to explore them, right? We tend to explore them and then go through and then make our choices based on what we need, and then we make our purchases. So when we say the web catalog, is just basically one that has to do with the sales of goods online, and whether through the website or even through your mail, right? Sometimes you can see some advert that pops up, right, in your mail, and you have a list of products where you either make your option or you skip. Yeah, so these ones um, are classified under the web catalog. Do you get it? So when we talk about the web catalog, that is what you need to know. So with this concept, you'll be able to draft in your own words what a web catalog is, right? So it is that model that someone may present to you through your mail, through a website that has to do with products and services. You get it? Via your email, via your how do you call them? How do you call them? The website and so on, right? The websites and so on. So basically, electronic is the electronic version of mail order catalog, where things, products, and services are brought to your doorstep in your mail. Do you get it? Or through a website that you visit. So when you are exposed to this, and then you have this list of products at your disposal, we call them what? A catalog, right? So basically, when we say a catalog, it's a list of things, right? A list of items that you have at your disposal. So it's basically um, a list of items. So normally they may either list them, or you may have pictures at your disposal. So it may be presented in a form of alphabetical order. Do you get it? Maybe the products may be so many in the company that they may have one for each letter uh, from A to Z. So in the A column, you can have, let's say, over 100 products, B column, and so you can have it in a document, right? And it can be presented to you. So this is what we are talking about, and this is what we call a catalog, right? But sometimes it can be in the form of pictures, like the ones we see in our mails, on the website, and so on. So that is our first model, where you have, and then you may also have the prices attached to them, right? And it will help you to make your decisions faster. Are we following? Okay, so this is the first um, um, way of presenting your plan, right? Or what you are engaged in to earn money, right? So you can go through the web catalog as your way of presenting your goods or your services to the general public. We also have the digital content. Okay. With this one, it's also characterized by someone providing uh, uh, in-depth information, right, about the product and presenting it to you, and how you are likely to need that product. And you see this evidently with nowadays. Yes, the best is these or how do you call them? Content creators, right? Who are basically directly involved in products, right? Or services. And you see, they provide more details on the product or information about the product for you to have access to it. And it is a way of also presenting the products or the services to the people. Do you get it? So over there, it may have to do with uh, a detailed explanation of information. Do you see? And then later you see that the product will follow. You get it? So, and we present it through these social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and so on and so forth. And some of them may also pop up as what? Um, Google ads and so on, right? That may pop up. either on Google Play services or their platforms. Okay, so this is also the second part of all the another model that people use, right, in the e-business framework, right, in the e-business field to present their products. It's also seen as a revenue model that people use. So a company may decide to specialize with web cataloging. You get it? Another company may decide to be involved in digital content creation. Do you get it? Another company too may decide that, okay, we'll blend the two using the web catalog model and then also the digital content, right, revenue model. So these are all revenue models at our disposal. So when it is presented, the digital content one, the content creators, when they present, it's either they are selling, you get it, or you are subscribing to the information so that you always have access to the information. And everything that they are doing out there is one way or the other related to this product that they are providing information for, whether directly or indirectly. And so that is it with the digital content creation part. And then we have advertising. So a lot of people don't know this, right? Where we have the formal way of advertising, right? We have advertising supported. You see, where we have free content provision, right? Or on products or services. And then people get paid, right, as a result. So the difference between this one is that with the advertising, you see that the person goes straight to the product, selling the product directly without necessarily providing information on the product itself. And one of the differences between the digital content creation and then the advertising one, like the main advertising one, right, is that the advertising one, right, the advertising supported model is one that is, because it's official, um, it needs a lot of feedback to the company because it is being directly paid by the company, right? And because of that, you need a lot of people who would be interested in it. So with this type of model, it's a direct advertisement. You see, direct advertisement on the product itself. Do you get it? So there's a difference between creating your content and then associating it with a product. A product. Do you see? Associating it with a product. And then also deliberately getting involved in advertising supported campaigns. Do you get it? So these two are different, and we should be able to identify the similarities and also the differences. Okay, so we have the first one, which was what? The web catalog for those who are writing. And I spoke about it as a characteristics of one that is presented with goods on online or even your phone. It can also be presented via the phone, right? Also the mail I mentioned, right? And you can engage in sales over there, even from the mail, your mail, and also their websites. Do you see? Just by presenting it to all of us, you see, and we can make payments there, and they receive revenue as a result. So this is the first module, web catalog module. Okay, the web catalog revenue module, right? Revenue module, ways to make money. And then the second one was what? The digital content revenue model. Do you get it? This is a high efficient distribution, which is a no physical good. Do you get it? The goods may not be there for people to buy directly, but the person is providing information so that you go and look for it and go and buy. Increasing sales remotely. Do you get it? So these are the basic things that we need to know on the digital content. And we have the advertising supported campaigns. Let me just call it advertising supported. So advertising hyphen supported revenue models. Okay, we are talking about revenue models, but these are all campaigns, like marketing campaigns that one can embark on in their businesses and their areas of work, right, to aid in sales, right, or even marketing. Okay. There's a difference between sales and also marketing. Okay. I think this course will treat that, so we'll do that as well. And so I've talked about the advertising supported model. We've talked about the digital content model, web catalog model. Let's talk about the subscription model. You see, where with this one as a business, that, at least every month someone has subscribed to something, and so they would likely pay something. So as a business, you must also find a way to come up with ways and means through which the company can earn that every month at least someone is paying something, a customer is paying something every month, so that you can always know that there's an ecosystem you have created on subscription in a way, one way or the other. This is also a plan, and we call it the subscription model. Whether it is service rendering, mostly the service rendering businesses in the side of the e-business, since we are limiting it to e-business, okay, in general, okay. And for that matter, e-commerce, right? Subscription is also one of the key ways that fetches revenue a lot, right? And we know this by the way a particular charge repeats itself every month, and you know how it goes. When the month comes, you know that it's you should expect that deduction. By all means, some of you, your children are have ensured that you are subscribed to their their services and so on. And so whatever you are doing, you know that at the end of the month, whatever you are doing, you know that at the end of the month, you are going to pay off something that you need to let go. All right. So it's also their way of earning money. Yeah, they've subscribed or you have subscribed to them. Yeah, but in a more serious context, some of you have subscribed to, let's say, internet bundles, subscriptions over the internet for particular services to be rendered, to be taken care of for you. Some of you, your businesses, even the websites of your businesses or your company, wherever you're working, have to pay monthly subscription to maintain their websites. And these are all part of the subscriptions. Do you get it? You pay for your light bills, you pay for all these things. At least you know that the ECG people are expecting that monthly pay. I think now it's a prepaid thing too. The monthly thing is gone, but at least there is still a subscription where you use and you need to pay. So you know that there is a there is a recurring, there is a time where you are always paying back what you have used over a stipulated period of time. And so uh, so for the subscription, it's also one of the revenue models that e-business and entities and employers are also engaged in a lot to make sure that they retain some revenue for the business and so on. And so we've talked about the web cataloging revenue model, web catalog web revenue model, digital content revenue model, advertising supported revenue model. We just spoken about the subscription, which has to do with a charge recurring fee for ongoing to access certain services or even a content, right? Yeah. Yeah. So with this, you know that it's predictable. You know what to expect. Then you have fee for transaction. Uh, some companies, they exploit people. They have particular fees they charge for services that are supposed to be free. Like you are paying for something with Momo, and then Momo too is charging you for that transaction, a fee upon a fee. So it's a very nice module to also look at as a business. It's a revenue model you need to look at. Yeah, so charge based on a value of a specific service provided, but not a transaction. So this is not your actual transaction that you have agreed on with the customer. This is a fee that is on the charge, right? That is on the charge that you would take for the service that you have rendered for that particular product that is being given to the customer. All right. And so let's take notice of also this model. It's a nice way for your business to also earn some extra income. It's often for professional or entertainment services. But we've seen some malls and some few restaurants engage in this type of, and it's funny. Uh, you know. Anyway, so we've talked about how many so far. One was what? Web catalog revenue model, digital content revenue model, advertising supported revenue model, subscription revenue model, fee for transaction revenue model. We've talked about it. So it's a way to earn a commission on each transaction that has been facilitated. So notice that the fee for transaction is not the actual transaction fee or amount that you have agreed on with the customer. This is like an extra charge that comes on. It may come in the form of tips or something or commission mostly, right? It's like a re-intermediation way where you come and you are acting as a middleman and you charge someone, and then after you charge the person, maybe your money is inside though, but you are also charging the person for the extra for being the middleman. Keke. You see, online middleman, yeah, for house renting and so on. You know, these people, yeah. So they are engaged in this fee for transaction a lot. But we are relating it to e-business in this matter. So let's say online middlemen. Okay. When you make everything or every context you provide must be within the e-business world, right? So the larger the transaction with these people, they think that the larger, or they say that the larger the transaction, the more money they need to earn from you and I. Okay, so the larger fee they need to get or they have to enjoy. Then apart from fee for transaction, we have fee for service. So you see the fee for transaction is like an extra money that someone is earning on commission, right? That one, it can also be likened to something like tips, but for the sake of exams, let's limit it to commission, okay? But the fee for service is based on the value of a specific service provided. So in addition, and mind you, all these ones are not related to the transaction still. All these ones are, these two, for example, are not related to the main item that you have sold, right? These are extra things that that are being charged on. Okay, so with this one, the fee for service, apart from the goods, let's say for instance, you went to install DSTV for a client, right? DSTV dish, you know, and the whole thing for a client, but you sold the dish to the client, right? So in this case, The dish is the actual product that you engaged or you sold to the client. However, the installation fee is a service that you are rendering. You get it? It's a fee. You see? So we can also make it part of your model, your business model. So it's not just your product. So if you look at it, you shouldn't also always look at it from the lenses of the product and services directly, that these are the only ways of earning money. Little things can also, some people also earn, some companies earn from the delivery guys. They partner with the delivery guys. They tell them, look, we are going to give you business all the time. So you don't need to overprice, like you are just meeting the person a one time of thing. We are going to ensure that you earn a very good amount of money. And so we partner with you. Let's say the person is supposed to charge an amount of say say 400 CD for your delivery, to deliver your product and to deliver your product. Now, as a result of the partnership, they are going to charge lower, right? Yeah, but this lower fee is because the company is promising numerous of services to the delivery guy. And so in their agreement, the company might decide to also benefit for referrals to the guy, right? Uh-huh. And in so doing, the company also earn, let's say, little, 2 CDs, 5 CDs on these services that these motor riders may be doing, since the delivery may not belong to the company themselves, right? Hmm. Yeah, you get it. So these ones now become like a fee on the service. You get it? A fee for service. So we have fee for transaction revenue model and we have fee for service revenue model. Okay, are we following? Are we following? If you are following, let me know. If you are not following, let me know. Uh, if you just joined, let me know. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's continue with the revenue models. So who can tell us the difference between, I want to know if someone gets it. The 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 revenue model that is based on transaction, fee for transaction, and then the revenue model that is based on fee for service. Who can explain to us? Who can tell us the difference based on what the plenty thing? Hey, some people are running away. Someone just ran away. Maybe let's just say it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. Don't say someone ran away. Oh, I'll not mention names. You can try if you want to. It's not by fault. Just in this class, nobody is wrong. Okay, I just want to know how, at least if you are saying you remember in the exams or that, was the contribution you were making in the session. And I keep saying it over and over again so that everybody will partake in contribution or contributing to these things when in sessions. All right. And so feel free. Nobody is wrong. Nobody will laugh at you, right? We will rather correct ourselves, right? And we will know more than maybe what we thought we might have gotten. And so that is why we ask the question. It's not like a trick so that we disgrace anybody. No, we are never going to do that. All right. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. If you laugh at someone, your head like buffaloed. Okay, but I believe that nobody's head is like buffaloed. Okay, so anybody wants to try? Anyone? Oh, please, someone should try for me. Let's see. Let's see. Who wants to try? Service on fee? Anybody? Hey, it doesn't mean that we don't understand. Who doesn't understand? If you don't understand, hands up. If you don't understand, to no hands up. You don't understand. You two are. You get it. So I don't get it. I am confused. Or I'm not being heard. Is my microphone off? Mr. Santi, is my microphone off? Have I been muted? Okay. All right. But should I continue? Am I being heard at all? Don't worry, if you answer, I'll not pick you to answer me, okay? Anyone? Can you hear me? Wow. Anyways, I'm going to continue to teach. I don't know if anybody hears me or not at this point.
Yes, we hear you.
Hey, but I'm saying that some people should help give the difference of the revenue model, the fee, the one on the transaction and the one on the service. And nobody, I
A
see.
difference.
Yeah, the difference, just the difference. Someone should just try, Keke. I just want to see.
So I think you said that earlier.
Mhm.
The fee for transaction is where maybe you were using a type of uh, payment platform where the payment platform takes a fee on the payments you're making. Then fee for
Okay.
service, fee for service is where you are being charged for a particular service that has been rendered to you.
Wow. So you have to also indicate that um it's not the actual transaction fee. You get it?
Okay.
Yeah. You know that already, right?
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
like you
So
said, the fee
mhm.
for service you were like the DSTV where you buy a DSTV and then the main transaction is you buying the DSTV and then installation for you you pay for installation fee. Then that becomes the service. I think that's what you're saying.
Good, good, good. So the the service and vis-a-vis the main item on sale. Awesome. That's a powerful contribution by our brother, Mr. Abuaji Prince. Very powerful. It's very important. I want people to be writing. You see, people think that they have the slides and so they come, they just listen and they go. I want you to write. You see, I'm not moving the slide. I'm not moving the slide. I want you to be writing. There are a lot of things I'm saying. They are not even in the slides. Do you see the thing? A lot. And if I keep doing this, I'll be spoon feeding you and you will not be learning anything at all. Do you see this thing that our brother has said? He will remember it in the exams hall. Do you get it? This is a contribution he has made. Okay, so let's do well to be contributing. My feelings was being hurt. I nearly cried because anyway, so we have affiliate revenue model. So this affiliate revenue model, there are some people they do affiliate marketing. Who has ever heard of this affiliate marketing people? If you ever heard, can you tell us what they are engaged in? Anybody? Anybody? You've ever heard of these affiliate marketing people? Okay, okay. So this is when some people engage in commission-based works. Do you see? Basically, everything they are doing is based on commission. You see, like affiliate uh, is like marketing your products in uh, and then you working on it to earn and paying yourself based on commission, or you getting paid based on commission and not an actual salary, right? So your pay is basically based on your performance. So it's a performance-based strategy. So the models are strategies. Do you see? So when we say revenue model, we are talking about strategies to earn money. So all these things are strategies. So you see, yeah. So it's good you pick these things. Very, very important. So far, we've done. So the affiliates, you get paid, right? Get paid a commission for referring customers to another business site. So nowadays, these YouTubers, I was listening to this guy, I think yesterday or this morning, where he was talking Wodemaya, right? Yeah. Wodemaya was talking about how he's an influencer, a YouTube-based influencer who is now on most platforms, but originally based on YouTube because he says that's where he earns a lot of money. This guy can literally post a photo and earns over $100,000 from that photo. Do you get it? From affiliate marketing. Do you get it? So he's basically referring people to business websites, to business platforms online. And basically what it means is that he's causing traffic on that particular platform, right? Yeah. And so you see a lot of these tutorial videos, or even he will do a documentary. Do you see? And then he will chip in the need for something. So a lot of these um, uh, DIYs that we watch, the do-it-yourself videos, do-it-yourself video, this DIY, how to do this, how to do that. You see that most of them end with a referral to a software, and you would think that the software would be free for you to use, only for you to enter it, and then you realize that you need to subscribe to something before it's not as free as the person was saying it. You get it? Maybe you may have a free subscription, but it will be limited and you have to pay for something. And then you realize that you have been used not for juju, but for money. For money, you be used for marketing. Do you get it? So these are the rules of the affiliate marketers. And so when you are engaged in an affiliate revenue model, we say that you are just basically, as a business or as an e-business entity, you are just getting paid a commission for referring customers to another business side. So you can have a module where your company may not be dealing in something, but even though you are selling one particular thing, you also want to generate other ways of earning monies. And so what you do is that you engage in some of these small things, referring people to other businesses that are doing things that you cannot do or you are not into, and in doing so causing traffic on their online platform, their social media handles. And in return, you can justify it by providing the traffic, the statistics on the traffic, that look, um, uh, we have this thing where we call pay per click, right? Or pay per conversion, where each advert that someone clicks on, the owner or the administrator of the website gets a notification that someone has visited the website or someone has clicked on this particular link that you gave so and so affiliate marketing agency, or so and so affiliate marketer, or so and so e-business firm. You get it? So maybe you have a particular link that you have been given. And so in your social media post, in teaching people how to do something, you fix it at the end part of it. And then you are referring people low key to the company that gave you the link. And then the company who gave you the link they can be able to have access to the number of people who are visiting their their websites or their handles, platforms in general, and they can in turn give you a commission based on that performance. Do you get it? That you have made, right? By referring people. So you don't have the product yourself. but you refer people to that site through this pay per click. So some people pay you per how many people who have clicked on the link you provided after your advert. Some companies abroad do that. But in Ghana, I see, this brings me to this topic. In Ghana, these content creators are complaining that they are not getting paid by these TikTok, because they are causing a lot of traffic for TikTok and some other platforms, right? And in other countries, they are paying them. And the reason why they are paying the content creators in other countries like Europe and America is because in America, a lot of people, the conversion rate is high. When I say conversion rate, I'm talking about the fact that someone is just going through something and all of a sudden they just make a purchase. Do you see that conversion, the conversion rate of someone who is just moving on online and getting all of a sudden buying something at once is higher than the rate compared to Ghana. So let's look at the statistics. Let me show you something. Let me fetch the data online and let's discuss this. Okay, it's very, very important. I think it's called pay per conversion. Pay per conversion. Today we are learning. We are learning business and we are also learning extensively on exam. All right, pay per conversion, Ghana to versus America. No, let me just choose. Let me just use USA. And we like comparing ourselves, even though it's not a good comparison. I want to know the rate, right? So let's see the rate. People comparing rate. So Google is saying that, I don't know if I can share. Let me share this on my notepad. One, two, one, two, one, two. Oh, where? Just a sec. Instead of doing it on my phone, I want to do it on the PC so that we all look at it. Okay. We are all learning. We are all learning.
Mr. Evans,
Yes, sir.
yes, as you are trying to work around that, let me ask you this, please. The affiliates and then commission. Can is there a difference or is basically the same thing? Can you just simply say commission instead of affiliates?
Okay, so with the commission, right? Which form of the commission? Because the fee for we have fee for transaction is also based on commission, but the transact is on the transaction. It's a fee on the main transaction. Do you get it? You get it? We don't have a module
Yes.
called commission.
So
Uh,
I was reading and then I found out commission where it is a take a cut out of it so you facilitate.
yes. So the commission. So okay. So we are talking about the modules. So let me first mention all the models that we have. So we have all these modules from web catalog, digital content, advertising supported, subscription, fee for transaction, right? Fee for service, then affiliate. Then we have one more, but I'll get there. These ones that I've mentioned so far, there are at least about 4 or 5 of them that are based on commission. And so I think you need to understand the concept of commission, and we relate it to these modules. Okay, so you realize that the fee for transaction is also based on commission, but that one is like is a module that earns money from the actual money of the product. You get it? You get it? So are you there, sir?
Yeah, yes, I'm here, sir. I guess you.
So, for instance, you bought something and you needed to pay something extra in addition to what it could be. Let's say, a tax that the government is earning from the actual product that you have bought. You get it? You get it? So any fee that is on the product itself is what we call the fee for transaction. You get it?
Yes.
And normally people people who earn from these kind of things are middlemen. You see, they are selling the thing. You pay the thing to them, and then you pay them extra on the thing that you are buying. And so your middlemen, like the house people, after you rent your place, they tell you to pay this thing. They just finding some ways and means to give you those things. Do you get it? These are fee on the main transaction. And then we have the fee for service. These ones are not on the transaction itself, but for like an extra service that was provided aside the main transaction. You see, aside the main transaction. And I spoke about that. So it can also come in the form of, free. It is not a specific fee, but you give them for the service they render. And then we have the affiliate, which is also connected to commission. But that one, the person is not holding a product. So notice the difference. So with the affiliate, maybe you are talking about the fee for transaction and then the affiliate. So I'm going to explain the affiliate. So the affiliate, with affiliate, the person is not holding the product that is being sold, the actual product that is being sold. The affiliate marketer may not be even in possession of it. All what they are doing is referring you to the company that has the product. Do you get it? You get it?
Yes, Mr. Evans, I get you. So
Mm-hmm.
let's take this these guys that sell mostly they are in Kia trucks, and then they'll be selling um washing powder and other things. You see, those guys they normally based on the quantity you sell, then they'll calculate and they'll pay you on that. So with that one, would that one be an affiliate or what?
Those who sell the pure water.
Not pure water per se, but you see, maybe a product will come, it will be launched new, then they will have these guys, mostly uh people from SHS Fresh, and then they will be in the Kia
Uh-huh.
trucks. Then they will be going
Okay,
around with
okay.
selling
So
selling
yeah, so we call that product activation. So during that time, um, it's a new product they are launching. If I understand you right, correct?
yes, mostly.
Yeah. So when they are doing that, so the monies that those people are earning are normally based on commission, right? Normally
Yes,
based on
that's what I'm
commission.
saying.
Yeah. So with that, they are not, it depends. So if they are rendering a service, so it's not everything that is a product. Do you see? Sometimes it's a product, as you are talking about, like goods itself that they are holding. And when it's like that, we are talking about the fact that these ones are into sales. These ones are not engaged in fee for transaction. This is actually the next business model that after affiliate that I was going to talk about. So these ones are sales people themselves. Do you get it? These ones, they are involved directly with the sales of the product. They are not referring you like the affiliate, and they are not charging you a fee for transaction. Do you get me? And they are not charging a fee on a service. Do you get me? Yeah. So you should know the difference. And then they are not also referring you to the company because they are holding the product. So they are not referring you. So they are not affiliate. They are not fee for service. They are not fee for transaction, but they are salespeople, direct salespeople. Do you get it? So all these people can earn commission too as well. With the salespeople, it's either it depends on that one is a agreement, but most salespeople earn commissions and they have a base salary, which is a phenomenon. If you are the worker, it's not a happy thing to behold. So my brother has asked a question that has led us into our next and our last business revenue model, which is sales. Okay, so the example you gave is on sales, right? Where these salespeople can earn commission or they can earn a base salary. But the difference with all of them is what I've said. Theirs is directly on the sale of the product itself. So whether it is a product or it is a service, they are directly engaged in the sales of it. So when we talk about sales, let us not limit ourselves to physical goods that we render. Sometimes people can have a business and what they do is that they don't have products, but they do, let's say, our sisters in the pedicure, the cosmetic side, right? They can also go in a campaign and be in those campaign bars and they say free pedicure, and you jump on the bars and they will do it for you. They may not be selling a particular product, but they're engaged in services as well. Do you get it? So sales has to do with service rendering and also goods. But this one, because we are talking about e-business architecture, every example or every context must be within the online sales, the internet sales, everything that has to do with computer and the internet. Do you get it? Or network. Do you get it? So with these kind of sales, we can talk about salespeople who will call you online. They'll call you and follow up on you and disturb your life. How many of you have encountered such salespeople? He said, "Can I take 2 minutes of your time?" Deepa bro, we used to do that. I'll call over 300 people a day. How many of you have done it before? Raise your hand. Let's see. Then they'll call you. Can I take some of you are so rude when they call you. Oh, Chiremi say, like Mr. Nyantechi, for instance. He would just tell them Chairman Singh, and you and they keep talking and say, "Hey, any my mention the creditor. Mr. Apia like this, he has been doing it a lot. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue and finish this module. I just came to let us know about these modules, and then you write them down, you take notice of this, put it in your Kotojo, and we move. Okay, so the last one is the sales. So these ones they are directly, so the most direct model. This one is the most direct model. So when they ask you which of the revenue models, you see, this is why people have to be in the class. So you never know when I'll remember something and I'll say it. You see, this thing, I just remembered it. So when they ask you which one is the most direct model in the revenue models, it is the sales model. That is the most direct. It is the most, why is it the most direct? It is the most direct on goods, the goods and services directly, and not engaged in any other sub fees that may be attached to the main item. You get it? Are we following? Are we following? Are we following? Are we following? Our brother who was asking the question, do you get all the concepts now? Do you get? And any other person too, please. Please ask question on these ones. Let's flow. Let's brainstorm together. Let's. I was trying to get the pay per click, right? Oh, let's get it as an extra note so that we put it in our. I think I searched it over here. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? I have
Yeah,
highlighted it. Yeah, you see, it says what? The pay per conversion rates are significantly lower in Ghana. So some people are just ranting on social media and they don't know why. They don't know why TikTok is not even minding them. Yeah. In Ghana, you turn on TikTok and people are talking about unnecessary things. Unnecessary things. They are talking about people, they are talking. So, how does it lead to a product? How does it even bring people together? Even if it is word of God, right, at least you know that it's bringing people peace, it's bringing people joy, it's bringing people. But this one, aimless argument, people are just fighting all the time. People are exposing people all the time. You see, but in America, every content, most people are engaged in content that will lead to products. And everybody on the American networks, the social media places, are likely to buy anything at any time. And it's also because of their system, because they have this credit card system that enables them to buy even when they don't have money. So even with the credit card that they have, they can make purchases at any time. And this is one of the reasons why the pay-per conversion rates in the US is higher than Ghana. And so when people are crying, content creators are crying for monies to this thing, you create contents based on fighting and you want companies to deal with you. No, they will not follow you. So look at it. It says what? It's lower due to lower operating costs, number one, lower cost of living, number two, and different market maturity. Average monthly salaries in Ghana are approximately $210. This is 2,579. It is the most of true or not true. You see, the conversion rate of the CD to the dollar, you see, is also counting. So companies are thinking twice. And then the population too of Ghana, anyways. So let's not even go to the population. Let's look at the content. I didn't even mention these ones. Lower operating costs, lower cost of living, and so on. Average monthly salaries in Ghana are approximately 200, while US salaries are substantially higher, leading to a huge discrepancy in service affiliate. You see, service affiliate. Are you seeing affiliate? They barely do this. You see, so all these factors, lower cost of living, where's the maturity, and different market maturity. They don't know about these things that we are talking about here. If you like sit some of these content creators and begin to tell them about this, they'll say, "Oh, we are book long." They say, "Oh, you are book long." They'll tell you. If you like, go and see someone that if you know, if you are a content creator, some people they will not want you to teach them about these things for them to earn. But meanwhile, someone knows about these things and he's earning. They asked Wadimaya how much he's earning a month from his this thing. The man mentioned $100,000. He didn't want to. He laughed. He laughed and he said, "Oh, uh, he said I think he said a little bit higher or something because he doesn't want GRA to come after him, so that he will be paying taxes." Do you get me? So, like people really knows the in and out of these things and they are using it. So we can all study it together. This is some of the brainstorm. It has come out of the I want you to enjoy learning the the course. So I'm bringing these things in so that it will help you to want to learn, because one of the things that will ginger you to learn extensively and to understand, not do chew and pour, is by having a certain interest, generating or intentionally creating an interest in what you are learning. And so with this, we come to the end of today's session. It was a privilege to have all of you, great men and women uh, of valor, uh, you know, upcoming giants in the kingdom of Ghana. All right. It's always a pleasure having all of you. God willing, Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to be available for 209. We complete it together. We have ample time, and then we complete 2112, right, and begin with the past questions and to solve. But we are done with 210 already. Try and get I said the last session we had, those of you who joined the last session, you realize that I spoke about so many things in a short time. So try and get that video. We did everything and we completed it. We're about to solve past questions on CBAS 210. So please get connected, get connected, and tell your colleagues to join the session. They shouldn't say that they know. You never know until you join and realize that, hey, Asomwa, the thing, what is in the slide? Oh, Nale, this thing, GC. So please, let's do well to watch the makeup class videos and also pair it up with the official classes. I think I've done the combined slides for all the courses. If you don't have it, you can draw my attention. And if you need clarification on something, you can reach out. If you want to understand anything that have been talked about here tonight, you can reach out. I would enlighten you on it into details. If you want to really learn about this environment too, you can reach out and you'll be educated like the many others that we are all growing together. Do you get it? And so it's a privilege. Thank you. See you on Monday. Until then, be reminded that we have an IA tomorrow. We have an IA tomorrow evening. So be reminded we have some assignments there. If you've not done it, please check 201. The deadlines before. Don't wait to the deadline. Okay. Some of you, I'm pleading on your behalf for the lecturers so that we see what we can do. Okay. This is being recorded, so I can't say certain things here, but try and so until then, I'll see you when you see me. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.